Hello, racing fans, and welcome to Race Day Preview. 9 races on the card tomorrow, June the 3rd, 2023. We'll see the running of the first classic, that's the 1,000 Guineas for native bred 3-year-old fillies. They go a mile, and we have 12 taking part. We see the return of the Antipose favorite, that's Tadita, to be partnered by Dane Dawkins. And we see Mamma Mia to be partnered by Philip Parchment and Bootylicious now to be partnered by Ryan Lewis. Welcome to Yard Beat TV. Our panelists this afternoon are Son, former clocker, Cool Kid, top handicapper, and Shiny, another top handicapper. Gentlemen, welcome to Yard Beat TV. Before we go, we look on the card. We'll be dissecting the 1,000 Guineas. So we first take a look at the 1,000 Guineas.
Well, the heavy lifting has been completed now, and the Guineas, the first classic is here, the 1,000 Guineas for Philip, and 12 declare. The Antipode favorite is Talita, and Bootylicious expected to run well. So, Junker people, starting with Cool Kid, what is your take on this race?
Well, my take on the race, a lot of people might think that the race is a one-horse race, which comes down to Talita. But I beg to differ, because even though they're going a furlong longer than the last time they met.
You mean a half a furlong?
I still, yeah, I am going to give Mamma Mia the edge. And what are the reason being? She have the speed. Yes, Bootylicious is gonna be there on the headline with her. But looking back at the last time they met, she wasn't stopping.
Okay.
And I think Jackie should have a lot to do saying the outcome of this race as well.
Okay.
So I put it down to Mamma Mia coming out on top of Talita and Bootylicious. But the surprise of the race, the unknown quality of the race, is the number 6 horse.
Essential quality. Oh, unknown.
Nobody knows how good this horse is.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see him finish in the top 3.
Okay. So what really went wrong? What really went wrong with Bootylicious at last? Has been working well, but has been missing a couple of days now from the exercise track. What are your take? Any words on this horse, Bootylicious?
Well, a little birdie tell me that she wasn't 100 coming out of the race.
Uh-huh.
She get injured in the race and she wasn't 100%, but she will be at her best come Saturday.
Okay.
Based off of what I'm hearing.
Okay. So
but they are all fillies, and they take a longer time to recover from injuries than the colts.
Okay. So you're taking Mamma Mia, I think.
I give Mamma Mia the head.
Okay.
Because I think Parchment will ride a total different race this time around. And I don't think Parchment, because Talita is a horse that love the rear. His best performance is along the rear.
So,
and that shows from the very second time she won.
So
and I guarantee that she'll be coming from behind, and I'm sure that Parchment will be on the rear, try to have the rear run out, Bootylicious. So with essential quality and Talita coming on. And I don't see Mamma Mia stopping this time.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Cool Kid. China, what's your take on the race?
Well, my take, I think Talita will win from Bootylicious.
Bootylicious. Yes, because I heard the interview, the trainer said that the horse is 5 lengths better than her penultimate race, her last race, when they interviewed her before her last race. But there are cause for concern, in my opinion. I think they had interviewed the jockey after the race, and he said when he was leaving the 3 furlong, the horse wasn't responding, none at all. It take a time for the horse to pick up. I wonder if this underfoot condition, because based on what is going on with the weather pattern, I think the track will be muddy come Saturday. So what is your take on that also? Probably she might not like the kickback. I'm just saying. So
You're talking about Talita.
Talita, right?
I think the jockey will just keep her outside until turn
For whom?
up the lane
Yeah,
and make her move there.
Okay.
I think she will win.
Okay. Who's your second choice, China, in this race?
Botelicious. I think this level now, she gonna run a bigger race.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. No outer. Any surprises? Expect big run
In
from.
that race,
Yes.
I doubt it. I doubt any big.
So
I don't see
surprise.
anything in this race as
Okay.
big as those
Three.
three on Mamma Mia.
Talita, Mama
But
Mia, and
what
Bootylicious.
I think Mamma Mia is gonna pass Bootylicious this race, so Talita is gonna come forward and win this race.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, China. Son, what's your take on the race?
Yeah.
Okay, my take on the race is that I'm looking for the Evans to open up. And I think the Evans open up, I think Talita will love the underfoot condition, being by luminous trace there.
Okay.
But I will take her to win this Guineas based on performance, based on her early days as touted as one of the best bought at the yearling. And furthermore, she has proven herself by coming back to work 126. Some said it is 125, but anyhow, she has the kickback style, but can wait off the pace, just off it, and finish up on top. But if the jockey moves too early, I'm looking for brown skin girl to pick up the pieces of the speed duel.
Yeah, this horse.
Because this horse was 18 length. This horse was 18 length leaving the half-mile marker. Seems not somewhat interested. Just out for the run and finish up back by only 7 3/4 lengths. So, and this horse is out of Girl Talk by Bold Conquest, Fearless Vision. I think this horse should enjoy an underfoot condition as well. So I'm looking for a pretty exciting run from Brown Skin Girl. So I'm taking Talita to win. Ahead of Brown Skin Girl.
So the run by Bootylicious, you are saying to me that Bootylicious is not a genuine mile. I won't get the trip genuinely.
No, I'm not really saying that. I'm saying Jason, as a master tactician, must have gotten this right, because Mamma Mia is here again, and he can't afford not for Talita not to get the inside run. So I'm thinking that he's going for the Mamma Mia out front again and get Bootylicious off the turn in the top of the lane and invite Talita down inside again. That's what I think he will be going for again.
Okay. So what about I'm looking at All for Love. This also love enjoy the underfoot condition by Nuclear Win, by Princess Salima, by Traditional. What's your take on this horse? Was making rapid headway on last.
Should be a part of the I-5.
Yes. Okay. So your choice is
because she finished in front of a Colt, and a Colt, I think the Colt has used because she finished third and from Sheer to Ben, finished third in that race and she finished second.
Okay.
For highly thought of Philip, Princess Sharon, so I guess she should be in the I-5 here, All for Love.
Okay. Well, also your choice will definitely be Talita,
ahead of Brown Skin Girl.
Brown Skin Girl. Who's your third choice? Mamma Mia.
No, not Mamma Mia, because I'm expecting her to peter out
in the speed
duel, right?
Come on and pick up the pieces.
Right, somewhere thereabout.
But Cool Kill is talking about this horse by the name of Essential Quality. What's your take on this horse?
Okay. I'm not impressed with the 36.
Okay.
I'm not impressed with the 36. I think she got to step up a whole lot more.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's by Milwaukee Brewing, so she will love to enjoy the underfoot condition if it rains.
I'm seeing her, she came back and worked 35. Well, Let us see. She's a out unknown mare, Texas Missy.
Yeah. She might be at the stage of a rapid improvement, so we have to take it. You know, we have to take into consideration. She might be improving rapidly, and she definitely will love the underfoot condition come Saturday afternoon. Okay, gentlemen. Okay, well.
I had to take in consideration that would that 36 was easy.
Okay, cool.
She didn't exert too much energy.
Yes, right.
And she can only improve on that.
That's what I'm saying. And based on her pedigree, she will enjoy. If it rain heavily as predicted, she will be there at the business. And she, as Milwaukee Brew, her grandsire, reveling the mud. So this horse could be, a dangerous contender. But I'm taking, in my opinion, I'm giving it to Talita to get the better of Bootylicious, Mamma Mia, and Brown Skin Girl in that order. Okay, junkie people. Moving right along now, we'll be taking a look on the first event. The first event is the Fire in a Wire 1997. It's for 5 years of optional claiming 180 to 150 for native bred 6-year-old, none enough 5 and maiden, and 8 declare. We see number 1 Fire Apart, trail home and last. Actually, didn't finish her race on last, best left alone. Number 6 Contractor, to be partnered by Richard Bird. This is the best ride this jockey this apprentice has got since he started riding. This horse could give Richard Bird his first winner, while Storming, looking up at exercise, could be there about. Awesome Cat run a poor race and last, but expect to turn around that form and be there at the business end. Junker people, taking China first. China, what's your take on this race?
I take Contractor to win this race.
Contractor.
My problem is the jockey, but I think Contractor will win.
Okay. Contractor is your firm selection. Okay, Cool Kid, what's your take on this race?
I give it to Awesome Cat.
Awesome Cat. He has run very
Awesome Cat from Silver Soul and Contractor.
Contractor. Why do you like Awesome Cat here? 8 by 7 and run a poor race and last. What I mean?
Yeah, because he can run a comeback here a better animal now. Okay. There's not much speed in the race, and she have a little speed, so
okay,
and can finish well as well.
Okay, so you're
and she between Contractor rider and Awesome Cat rider, I give the edge to Roger.
Okay, Roger, Awesome Cat to get the better of Contractor. And
Silver Soul.
Okay. Son, what's your take on this race?
Okay, my take. Fire Apart, I think should run a better race this time around. I think Dr. Sayer Alexander will leave racing a maiden. Silver Soul after this will still remain a maiden. Aver and Iron, I think, should make the superfecta. Awesome Cat should be there about. I think there's a time to let go the Bird, and I think Richard Bird will be letting go this. They will be letting go Richard Bird. So I think Contractor would be the winner. Farming should run second, and Madrid should show some speed outside. He may make the superfecta as well. So I will take Contractor.
Well, I've got credit in you, son. I think they will let go the Bird this time, So I'm taking Contractor to get the better of Awesome Cat and Storming. Okay, gentlemen, moving right along the second event. They go 9 furlong, 25 yard, restricted allowance, 5 for native bred, 4 year old up, none enough, 2, and imported 4 year old up, maiden, 6 declare. Prizzy, a runaway winner and last, 137.2, good enough to win here. Dan Vincenzo, somewhat of a disappointment. Let's see what type of Dan Vincenzo will turn up. We'll enjoy this 2-turn trip. A surety information is out that this horse is coming to run, and when the smoke is clear, a surety will be in the winner's enclosure. Never on a Sunday seems to have lost it, while number 5, Great Wayne, has been looking up an exercise, didn't run too bad on last, and we have to keep Great Wayne on the right side. Ahmed Ali disappointed on last, I think could create an upset. We have to keep Ahmed Ali on the right side. Cool Kid, what's your take on this race?
I give it to Ahmed Ali. Handicap in his favor. to get home ahead of Prezi.
Prezi. Okay, Ahmed Ali over Prezi. Son?
Okay, I'm a big fan of Prezi because I think Prezi is well bred.
Okay.
I think Prezi is well bred by Justice Dream, by Little Priscilla, by Majestic Warrior. These horses are imported as in utero. So I will give Prezi the edge over Assurity.
Okay, and China, what's your take on the second race?
I take Ahmed Ali over Prezi.
Ahmed Ali over Prezi. Well, my choice is number 1, Prezi, to get the better of number 3, Assurity. Good run expected from Don Vincenzo is my third choice. The third event, they go a mile. The post time is 1:30. The Woodat Girl, 1988. And we have 70 clear. 3-year-old and up claiming 1,800,000. Looking at this race, very competitive. We see the return of Daddy Jones dropping in class now, should have it easier here. ENI Link, somewhat of a disappointment, but if the right ENI Link turn up, he'll be bang there. Inspired Miracle was a runaway winner on last, should be respected here. Number 1, Sir John, somewhat of a disappointment, but was beaten 16 lengths behind Daddy Jones on last, while Catalina is getting fitter and fitter. We have to keep Catalina on the right side. Shibum finished, was turned back lame by the gate attend gate handlers on last here, but Shibum could run a good race here. We have to keep Shibum on the right side, but I'm taking Daddy Jones to get the better of ENI Link and Inspired Miracle. Your take, China, on this event?
My take, Daddy Jones, Catalina, Exacta.
Okay. Son?
I'm taking a Daddy Jones, Sir John Exacta.
Okay, and Cool Kid?
I would the same way like son. Daddy Jones is a mere formality with Sir John fighting out the Exacta with Shibum.
Okay, sir. Moving right along, the fourth event, they go 5 furlongs straight, the misdemeanor 1991, for 3-year and up optional claiming 400 to 300. Native bred 6-year and up, none enough. 4 imported 6-year and up, none enough. 3. And we have 8 declare. Very competitive event a competitive event here. We see the likes of Sensational Satin, who was a runaway winner, 59-4 and last, has changed stable now, taking order from Donovan Plummer. Does this link will be bang there, very fit. We have to keep this one on the right side. Circle is plagued with unsoundness, but if the right circle turn up, he will bury this field. XY Soul run a disappointed race on last, was shut out of it, leaving the half mile. Now back to 5 furlongs straight. Keep XY Soul on the right side. Expect a good run now from number 1, the 4-year-old Call the Emperor. And in this grade of 400, whenever you see the 4-year-old come down in these classes, we have to keep these 4-year-old on the right track. So Call the Emperor must be kept on the right side. King Antelo came off a rest, run a decent race, was racing prominent in mid-track. The race won by Kataba and Silver Fox was second. We have to keep King Antelo on the right side. Your take on this event, Cool Kid?
I give the edge to Sensational Satin.
Okay,
to get the better of Call the Emperor, because Dodgers Link might finish third.
Okay.
But I'm just wondering why Sir Kem is down at 400.
Yeah, he's playing with unsoundness, because yes, he's playing with unsoundness. I do not know if Brian Darby can get this horse to run on Saturday. If he can get this horse to run, he'll be very difficult to beat. Son, what's your take on this race?
My take, okay. I must single out a horse first, Call the Emperor.
Yes.
Don't know what kind of Call the Emperor. It's unknown in this class, as what you said.
Yes.
These 4-year-olds. But anyhow, I think the winner should come from a group of these 4. Sensational Satin, Dash This Link, Circle, and XY Soul. Circle is the speediest in the lineup. And Dash This Links is a horse that likes the straight as well. Okay. Because he's a specialist as well, Dash This Link.
Okay.
But I'm always a fan of XY Soul coming out of the straight. And I'm going to give the edge to XY Soul over Circle and Dash This Link.
Okay. China, what's your take on this race, sir?
I think Sensational Satin Sound will win. And have a likings for out in this race, King Angelo.
Okay, King Angelo. Okay. Well, the race should boil down between number 1, Carl the Emperor, number 3, King Angelo, number 4, Sensational Satin, and to a lesser extent, number 7, XY Soul. And I'm taking number 7, XY Soul, to finally enter the winner's enclosure to get the better of Sensational Satin, Call the Emperor, and King Angelo. And people, please remember this Call the Emperor should not be leave off your pick 6. This is a dangerous horse. Whenever you see the youngsters in this 400 claiming, keep them on the right side. Their level of fitness, their level of soundness is always up there. So we have to keep these youngsters on the right side. Call the Emperor could be a dangerous contender. He's by Emperor all out of Call for a Cat by Maverick. We'll enjoy the underfoot condition if it rains. So keep Call the Emperor on the right side. Moving right along to the 5th event. And they go 8 furlongs, or a mile, is the Tassawassi 1998 restricted allowance 4 for native bred, 4 year and up, not enough 3, and imported 4 year and up, not enough 2. And we have 8 taking part. Number 1, Lion of Atake, was seen closing hands over fist and last, was 4th by 12 lengths at the furlong pole, and finished 4th by 2 lengths, closing like a runaway train. If this Lion Atake reproduces that run, he'll be very difficult to beat. Number 2, March and Shoot, is trained by Captain Marlon Anderson. He's the graduate of the New Bad Son. Big up Captain Marlon Brown. Captain Marlon Brown. He won his first race. What's the name of the horse he won with the other day, son? Captain Marlon. He having March and Shoot. Yeah, having March and Shoot here. Number 4, Gilbert will run an honest race. The Citadel looking up an exercise.
Oh, the Avenging Angel is the name of the horse.
Angel, yes, Avenging Angel. Congratulations to Captain Marlon Brown. Captain Marlon Brown, respect. And he'll be coming guns out with March and Shoot. Citadel run a good race and last. Regal Boss will be come running on. I see number 8, Tigray Express will have it all to do against these. The winner should come from number 2, March and Shoot, number 4, Gilbert, and number 7, Regal Boss. I'm taking number 2, March and Shoot, to get the better of number 7, Regal Boss, and number 4, Gilbert. Citadel expect to run a decent race. China, what's your take on this event?
I'll go along with you. I take March and Shoot over the Citadel.
Okay, and Cool Kid, your selection?
Well, I see Citadel going in front and won't be caught come Saturday. March and Shoot will be, still marching and shooting, but pure blank. And I have Real Boss to fill the exact spot.
Okay. And son, what's your take on this race?
Okay. Just want to single out this horse, Gilbert. I don't know what the trainer really planned with Gilbert. Gilbert is by Jack Milton out of Causing a Storm by Giants Causeway. If it rains, this horse should be in the factor. I think the winner should come from this group. March and Shoot, Gilbert, the Citadel, and Real Boss. But I'm going to give the edge to the Citadel. On receiving a poor rider last time, I think Anthony Thomas will correct it this time around. So I will go with the Citadel over Real Boss.
Okay. Moving right along, the 6th event, they go 6 furlongs. Is Latonia, 2004. It's a maiden condition race, native bred 4 year old and up, 12 declare. BC number 1 Millennium Star was second by a length and 3/4 and last in 1 minute 12. Is getting fit, running into decent form, should be there about. Sneaky Joe John on the inside is fit as one can make him and could finally enter in the winner's enclosure. Diamond Rock was a subject of a gamble in his penultimate race, but failed. While number 4 Salad should be there about at the business end. Erin ran a good race on last. Expect a good run from Erin, while number 9 Last Dance should run a better race. His penultimate, his last race was very poor. I think coming back to 6 furlong, John on from gate number 9 last down should be treated with a lot of respect, while number 12, Blue Persuasion, could be the fly in the ointment, and we have to keep this Blue Persuasion on the right side because this horse could, given the green light at any given time. What's your take on this race? It's a wide open event. I'm starting with China.
I think Kerwin will win from Millennium Star and Diamond Rock.
Diamond Rock. And son, what's your take on this race?
I concur with you, that's a wide open race. But anyhow, I'm giving Millennium Star the edge just because of the rogue mentality I saw displayed by her in leaving the top of the lane in the 3 furlong. She went very wide and still came back and run by Rosa the Warrior. And Rosa the Warrior came back to beat these. So if broke properly from the one draw and getting her stride, I think Millennium Star should be a Sue ahead of Sneaky Joe and Last Dance. And I'm looking for Jack of Spade to make the I-5.
Okay, cool kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a Houghton in this race. Blue Persuasion.
Yes, okay.
I'm gonna take Blue Persuasion to catch Millennium Star within shades of the wire.
Okay. Well, I'm taking Irwin to get the better of number 2, Sneaky Joe. Good Unexpected from Last Dance, who's my 3rd choice. Millennium Star is my 4th choice. As we move right along to the 7th event, they go 9.
Before you move along, Tony, before you move along, I want to note a horse here because you know this horse came out of the 4th Street race the other day and she looked well and she ran well. She's 9-9. She's a 9-9.
Yeah.
That number 7 horse.
Yeah.
That number 7 horse, the jockey have opted to not ride Diamond Rock and ride that horse now, and he rode Diamond Rock twice.
Yes.
I think that horse can be a fly in the ointment.
Yes.
Yeah, people should have that horse in their picks.
In their picks, right. Okay, so people, you hear that? Number 7, she's 9A, right. Okay, moving right along, the 7th event, they go 9 furlong, 25 yard. The Distinctly Irish Trophy for graded stake, open allowance, 3-year-old and up. 70 clear. Number 1, 16 Treasure, up in class, having it difficult against these big daddy. Will be outclassed. I Am Fred, unbeaten for the 2023 season. Looking up at exercise, will be very difficult to beat. Miniature Man is very fit, but we'll have it all to do against the big guns. Calculus, 56 kilo, will enjoy every inch of this gallop and will be a dangerous candidate come Saturday. She's My Destiny, a mere 47 kilo, could set off in front and prove very difficult to beat, while number 7 King Arthur will enjoy the underfoot condition once it rains, and we have to keep King Arthur on the right side. Ran a very poor race on last, but has been looking up at exercise. We have to keep King Arthur. If the worst, the rain fall, keep this horse on the right side. But in my opinion, I'm taking number 3, I Am Fred, to continue on his merry winning ways to get the better of Calculus. What's your take on this race, China?
I concur. I Am Fred. He's My Destiny, Calculus.
Okay. And son, what's your take on the race?
Well, very interesting race. 2 trainers have 7 horses in this race. Okay, She's My Destiny, speed of the event. Okay, Miniature Man has some pace. Fred also has a lot of pace. But I'm open and doing a rain dance for King Arthur. So I'll take King Arthur ahead of Fred and Calculus.
Okay, we have already looked on the Guineas. So we'll be taking now the 9th event. They go 5.5 furlong. That's the 9th and final event. Is the Marlene My Love, made a special weight for native bred 3-year-old filly. 14 declare. We see number 3, Atomic Energy, is back. Glittering Magnum has been working very well, well-bred horse. Number 6, Glittering Star. Information is out that when the smoke is clear, this horse will be in the winner's enclosure by Deputy Glitter. out of space out by Spaceling. This horse has been working very well. I've been excited in the morning. Take a good look at this glittering star. It'll be very difficult to beat. Number 7, Lady Ram Dolari, run a decent race, making rapid headway on last. Is getting fitter and fitter in race, and we have to keep the horse on the right side. Number 8, Empress Link, is very fit right now, finishing second on his last 14, could enter the winner's enclosure. Veliki Vicky best left alone. Number 10, The Love of God, is very fit right now. We have to keep this one on the right side, while number 13, Answer My Prayer, will be come running on, and John on the outside with Dane Dawkins could be a threat to all, while number 14, Nuclear Chaser by Nuclear Wayne by Paper Chaser by Fearless Vision, trained by Robert French. This also has been looking up at exercise. John on the outside could be anything. It's bred for speed, and we have to keep this horse on the right side. But in this event, I'm taking number 6, Glittering Star, to bring the curtain down to get the better of number 8, Empress Link, number 10, The Love of God, and number 13, Answer My Prayer. Cool Kid, what's your take on this event?
I'm gonna go. You see, Jason has promised Mr. Allen here a winner for the longest while. We tried with him a few times and it didn't come up successful. So I think he's gonna work with him on She's a Mirage to get the better of Glittering Star and Empress Link.
Son, what's your take on this race?
Interesting thought about She's a Mirage, because I'm having this ass on a short leash. And I mean, like, I wasn't expecting her Saturday. But anyhow, that's a very fast horse. She's a Mirage. And if this number 6 horse, that's all, that's what is said about this number 6 horse, who has been working for a while, and she's from a winning producing mare spaced out, I'm going to give Glittering Star the edge to get the better of this number 7 lady, what's her name? Rumdalari.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
And you're showing out a horse in a Tony, Veliki Vicky. This horse only beaten 5.5 length by Answer My Prayers that I give a whole heap of chance. So I'm going to give Veliki Vicky a chance to make the I5 or the superfecta. Okay. But I'm taking Glittering Star to beat number 7 lady Rumdalari.
Yeah, okay. China, what's your take on the race?
Glittering Star over and Answer My Prayers.
Glittering Star will answer my prayer. And now I've heard information that this Glittering Star has worked 114.3. You heard that information also, son?
No, but I've seen her in her early days come some nice work when with some horses that have been on the same mornings that horses have been campaigning in the classic. So, but I thought this horse would have raced already.
Look as if she had a setback.
But there's also an error in the book, you know. The book printed 3, I think it was the Monday, 3 Mondays.
Okay.
That should work 35.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering if it's a.
It's also 3 Monday, 116.
Car we have.
Yeah. Right.
The car we have hide in the work. So.
Yeah.
No, but you know the book. The book always making errors. I'm wondering where we can land a complaint department, because
no complaint has been made. Complaint has been made, you know. Complaint has been made, and Mr. Sharp
we have been paying $290 for misinformation. That's not fair.
Yeah,
that could not be fair.
Well,
we're paying $290 in a tight financial space like Jamaica, and for misinformation, they need to do better.
Yes, right. That's true. I think that
For real.
Chani? Yeah.
Yes, I saying for real. Real.
Oh, yes. But I think the authorities should employ clockers there to, I mean, I don't know what is really going on. Because the last time I heard that horse work 127 and it's not in the book and all these things. So I don't know what is really going on. But I heard that
I think
Solomon.
it's solely based on the printer because they get information from the racing office and therefore when them go to the printing area now them do the next them make the mistakes for them back.
But cool kid,
Mistakes in quotation.
Cool kid,
Yeah.
cool kid, sun and shining. There are a lot of time when we get the book, and when I ask one, we heard that, boy, they ask though 48, you know, they not printing on the book. They ask come 130, they're not printing on the book.
For example, Ultimate Machine went 48, and the same morning, I don't quite remember which house went 48 the same morning. And on in the book, there wasn't no 48 for Ultimate Machine.
Yes.
I know a person who clocked Talita and say he actually got a 25.
Yes, I
And
already
it would
got
be
the
showing 20.
26. But I heard that this horse here, in the last race, this horse here, the 6 horse, he go 114. I don't know what show it is. Glittering Star, and it's not in the book. Yes, I was looking, when I got the book this morning, I was looking to see the 114.
Honestly, it's on true furlong.
Tony,
Yeah.
did you remember when I was asking you to if you could mention Tony Curlo about a chestnut about 2 months ago?
Yes, man, I remember. Yeah, man.
This is the ass I was asking about.
Yes, right. Yes, right. Okay, gentlemen, thank you for joining me here on Yard B TV Race Day Preview. And people, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, Yard B TV. And please remember to press the notification bell so whenever we have the content is up, you will be notified. Thank you for joining me here on Race Day Preview on Yard B TV. Thank China, our top analyst, Cool Kid, another analyst, and Son, a farmer clocker. Big up yourself, son. Thank you for joining me here on Yard B TV. And people, please, yes, man. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Yeah, man. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I appreciate it. People, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And have a good weekend now. Best of luck and happy hunting.